Halloween had arrived, and I noticed only a couple of houses had modest decorations, some pumpkins and signs. It wasn't a typical Halloween neighborhood, but I decided to put up a small trick or treat sign on my door and got a small bag of candies to hand out. Back in my old neighborhood, I'd buy big bags of candy, but I wasn't sure if this place celebrated Halloween. As the afternoon rolled on, a few small groups of kids came by, but it wasn't the Halloween extravaganza I was used to. I was a bit disappointed, but the day wasn't over yet. By 10 p.m., I decided to call it quits and put away the candy, ready to watch a scary movie to wrap up the night. Just as I was engrossed in my movie, the doorbell rang. It was almost 11 p.m., and I was surprised. I peered through the peephole and saw a child, perhaps 10 or 11, in a homemade costume, black cloth with red accents and a black mask. I opened the door, but my concern grew as I noticed he was alone. I smiled and asked if he was okay. The boy stood silently. Looking behind him, I saw no one. I asked if his parents were nearby, and he finally said yes. Confused, I asked why he had returned to my house. The boy replied, asking for more candy. I held out my bag, but he grabbed just one piece, looking somewhat annoyed. He then ran off, leaving me perplexed. The strange encounter had already put me on edge, so I locked my door and went back to my movie. However, something outside caught my eye. The motion sensor lights near my garage suddenly activated. I stared out the window, but saw nothing more. The unease began to gnaw at me. Deciding it was time to get some sleep, I went upstairs to my bedroom, still pondering the peculiar boy from earlier. As I lay in bed, ready to doze off, I heard a soft rustling sound followed by loud, violent bangs on my front door. I sprang out of bed, my heart racing. Silently, I made my way downstairs, my phone in hand, and approached the front door. The banging continued, and when I peeked through the peephole, my blood ran cold. The same man I'd seen across the street earlier was at my door, clad in the same eerie costume. I knew I couldn't open the door, unsure of what this man wanted from me. I was cornered. The man had something in his hand, but he was too close for me to see what it was. I couldn't risk opening the door to find out. He pounded on the door relentlessly. I retreated upstairs, locked myself in my room, and called 911. The man continued to pound on the door for what felt like an eternity before finally going silent. The police arrived, and I cautiously let them in. They found a broken window in my kitchen, the point of entry. I ended up staying in a hotel for a few days to ensure my safety. Halloween is just around the corner, and the memory of that terrifying night still haunts me. Who was that man, and what did he want? I'm still searching for answers. If you enjoyed this spine-tingling tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay safe this Halloween, and I'll see you in the next video.